Hi and welcome back. This week I'm going to show you how to make cookies. Now this particular recipe is oat and raisin. I'm a bit weird. I love oat and raisin cookies, but you could replace those ingredients with something of your choice. To start with, I have got 275 grams of unsalted butter in my pan, and I'm just going to pop this on the hob to melt. While that's melting, I'm going to mix together my sugars, and here I've got 225 grams, I think, or might be 75, look in the little label at the bottom, of soft brown sugar. And here I've got 175 grams of caster sugar, and that's going to go in as well. And I'm just going to mix them together with a fork. We just want to get some of the lumps out and just combine the two. Looks like sand on a beach. It's very pretty. And that is the first bit done. The butter has melted and I've just let it stand for 5 minutes because you don't want it to be really hot, but you do need it melted. And I'm going to pour it into my sugar. And we're just going to give that a stir through. It's quite satisfying, this is. There we go. It's all runny. Now at this point we're going to add our flavourings. Here I've got 125 grams of rolled oats, and here is 125 grams of raisins. Now I know a lot of people go, ugh, raisins. You could change them, put some cranberries in, you could put chocolate in, just mess around with the fillings. So long as you've got a sort of similar balance, you can just play with them. I'm just going to give that a good stir. I've got 2 eggs and I'm just going to break those and put one in at a time. Give it a bit of a whiz. Give that a stir in as well. Do the other one. There we go. This does look a bit sloppy at the moment, but don't worry, it's all going to firm up. I've got 375 grams of plain flour here, and to that I'm going to add a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. I'm going to give it a quick whiz round with the fork just to get it evenly distributed. There we go. And all that happens now is I pour that into here. Oops. You need to give it another good stir and be careful. I think I probably should have used a slightly bigger bowl. But just keep going until all the flour is mixed into the liquid. It will go, I promise you. I'm now going to pop that in the fridge for an hour to chill. It will firm up and make it easier to manage later. The mixture has been in the fridge for an hour and it's gone really hard. You know how it was so sloppy beforehand, now it's hard. And that's just how we want it. All I'm going to do now is I've got a dessert spoon and I'm going to scoop out balls. It's quite hard work. And we want sort of walnut size pieces. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll them round in my hands and put them on my tray. And we keep doing this until all the tray is full. You need to spread them quite a distance apart because they are going to spread as they cook in the oven, and you want a big space around them for that. Now this recipe makes about 20. Now if you don't want 20, this is the time you can freeze them. You could actually, just make the balls, flatten them a little bit because we are going to flatten them before they go in the oven, and just put some parchment between and freeze them in the freezer. And then when you do need some, you can just take them out. They'll take a little bit longer to cook, but they are perfect for freezing. There we go. Let's keep going and filling the tray. I'm just going to flatten them just a little bit, just to help them start. These go in the oven for about 12 minutes. You need to keep an eye on it because you don't want them to catch around the edges. At 180, gas mark 4. When the cookies come out of the oven, they'll be soft, so leave them on the tray to cool down a little bit to firm up before transferring them to a wire rack to cool down completely. There we have it, my oat and raisin cookies, and don't they look fantastic? There does look like there's rather a lot here, but in this household they don't last very long. So while there are some in front of me, I'm going to have a taste before they all disappear, just to check that they are all soft and squidgy. Oh, look at that, just perfect. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're soft and they're chewy and they taste fantastic. I hope you're going to have a go at making them. And if you don't like oat and raisins, have a play around. Try some different fruits. I hope you'll have a go at making these yourselves, and I'll see you all again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button, and I'll see you all again next time.